Information gathering before a negotiation is important, but don't discount the importance of unearthing information during a negotiation. Your counterpart may try to hide information from you. It's your task to get this information out into the open. In this video, you will discover 6 surefire techniques for uncovering hidden information during a negotiation. Hi, I'm Henk Botha, the negotiation advocate. Yes, I am a lawyer and advocate of the High Court of South Africa, but I am also a negotiation expert and teacher. I show people how to make better deals using simple techniques and tools. So, what are the 6 surefire techniques for uncovering hidden information during a negotiation? First, listen actively. This requires 2 things. First, keep quiet so that your counterpart can talk. Second, record what you hear. You can do this by either writing down or mentally recording what the other person says. I recommend that you make notes so that you can refer to these notes later. You may use abbreviations and short notes. This forces you to listen actively. You cannot write what the other person says if you don't tune in to what he or she is saying. Secondly, wait before responding. You don't immediately have to respond. Say, let me think this through for a minute. Alternatively, you can say, I'll have to come back to you on that point. Your counterpart may think it is necessary to expand on that point. This will give you more information. It may reveal the priorities of the other person if he or she puts in a big effort to make you understand. Once you have thought about a point, you may discover that you must get more information before responding to it. Thirdly, test your assumptions. When preparing, you have no choice but to make all sorts of assumptions about your counterpart's position. You need to test them before making your proposals. Ask many questions. Clarify the other side's proposals or requests. Question aspects of these proposals. Summarize those proposals as you understand them. Fourthly, use blocking techniques. With this tactic, you block progress so that you can get more information. Give a reason why you cannot agree to the other person's request. Say something such as, I'd like to, but... Listen to the reaction. You may learn the other side's priorities or real needs. You can also block progress by saying, I must think about this and come back to you. Will that be okay with you? Check their reaction. It probably will show how keen the other side is to make a deal. Alternatively, you may use the principal tactic. This is where you say, I'll have to check with my boss. He will probably need more information about your proposal. What should I tell him? A fifth way in which to unearth hidden information is to make a dummy run. This tactic involves the asking of hypothetical questions such as what if and what if we questions. What is your price if we order 2,000 units instead of 1,000? What is your reaction if we say to you that we intend doing so and so? You are not making definite proposals, but are asking your counterpart to reveal hidden information. The 6th way to unearth information is to listen to meta-talk. Meta-talk is the real meaning behind the words of another person. When your counterpart says, by the way, or incidentally, or something similar, he or she is trying to disguise the importance of that point. The point is probably much more important than just a side issue. Frankly, honestly probably mean that the point is not entirely correct, but the other person would like you to think that the point is unquestionable. Before I forget probably means that the matter is very important, although your counterpart would like you to think that it is unimportant. When the other person addresses you differently than before, it shows a change of attitude. If he or she previously called you Mr. or Mrs. and then changes to Hank or Mary, it communicates the other person's feeling that a deal is drawing close. Conversely, if the other person switches from calling you on your first name to calling you Mr. or Mrs., he or she probably feels that a deal is impossible. For more helpful hints on negotiation, like me on Facebook or visit my website henkbotha.com. I'm Henk Botha, signing off.